Morning everybody. Day 16 and what should be my final day of the Help for Heroes 150 mile weighted walk challenge. I meant to get up a lot earlier than this today. It's currently 20 past 6 in the morning. I had an alarm set for 4. I'm going to try and get out for 5 o'clock and try and get back in nice and early-ish, but didn't work out, so it's chucking it down, and that's why I'm not in full kit. So hoodie, shorts, t-shirt. If I'd have come in full kit, webbing, day sack and all that, I'd have weighed twice as much before I even got halfway there this morning. So I've played it safe and sticking to civvies in my day sack and my civvy day sack. And today, just like yesterday, I'm walking to Worktop Town Centre again. I need to rack up 13 mile, well 12.93 miles I think I need to do, so 13. Right, anyway, you're watching this, you're with me. I don't know what day it is when you're watching it, but you're watching it. It's chucking it down with rain. I'm going to spin you around and you can come on this journey with me and we can finish it together. How's about that? So I'll chuck you around and we'll get stuck in. So here we are, just coming off my road again, and yeah, it's chucking it down. It was raining a lot harder at night though. I did wake up and it was chucking it down a lot worse. So going to head out this way, down through village, down through Oddthorpe onto A60, and then I want to go down onto, and then straight down into Worktop Town Centre. And I think I'm just going to follow yesterday's route because I knocked up a nice easy 14 mile yesterday, and if we can do 13 today on a similar route, then I don't know, it might feel like it's a lot easier. I know it's going to be easier and shorter because it's shorter, but try and get some idea is just to get out, get it smashed, get back in, shower, food, chill. Here we are, look, bottom of Whitwell, just where Memorial is, cenotaph. But this has been played a key role in me walking so far, going here and back. And I'm just going to press up this hill. Pretty much say, if you've watched these before, it's going to be the same today. Press on up here, and then drop down through the bottom of Whitwell into Oddthorpe, and then start making my way out towards A60. Right, just coming down past Whitwell Garage again. Feet this morning, left foot already rubbing between my big toe and one next to it, so I have to put a plaster and a bit of like padding material around it. So I'm not quite sure why it's doing that, but it's I just keep telling myself it's last day now, so just accept and power on. I'm going on this nice stretch now. I think I'm going to get a nana out of my bag in a minute. On this nice stretch now, all the way down into Oddthorpe. And it's not ideal pulling camera out every 5 minutes in this weather, but it's chucking it down. It's quite refreshing to be fair, but in some instances when you do get really wet, it can have opposite effect and you can end up like near on burning up. So I know my limits. But we'll get down here to Oddthorpe Railway Bridge and I'll be back with you. Right, Oddthorpe train bridge, and now it's a nice slow descent now all the way down to A60 through Oddthorpe. So go and find my bin at bus stop. No, bang on. Still a bit ripe for me that, but it was nice that. You find when you get them a bit too ripe, like when they're like green, they don't really taste them much. The longer you leave them like this, the more you're a nice nanny. Oh, right, let's go and get this bin. There we are. In the bin.
In the bin.
Right. Cross back over. Still hammering it down as well. Cross back over and just plough on. I'll tell you what, it's not even that bad. If ever you're wanting to go out for a run or a walk and it's chucking it down, just accept it and just get out, because it's actually quite cooling. As long as I'm not overdoing it and really pushing myself, then it's yeah, it's alright, it's quite refreshing. Oh, there we go. Hot up. It was nice knowing you. See you on the way back in. Alright, and now it's just a matter of, if I let me go over here on this side, then I'll be right. Fly one down here now. Down to A60. Absolutely teaming it down now. There's A60 at bottom anyway. Hopefully you can see that if a car goes past. There you go. I know I've said before, trying to avoid walking in wet footwear, but on days like today, you just can't help it. So if anyone's thinking like, oh, it's Arctic rain, and he said he's not allowed to get a bit of water on his, yeah. Well, days like today, this is what it's all about. So when I get to A60 and take a left wheel, I go do a sit rep for you. I know you're probably going to know what distance is anyway. It's about 1.9 mile. But yeah, we'll get there, turn left and plough on. And hopefully this rain will die off, or at least stop. Sit rep, currently at 1.89 miles at 31 minutes. I'm on a really wet A60 at the minute. Like chucking it down. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to press on and I'll get back to you further up here. But so far, the guy is drenched. Proper drenched. But we love it. Right, I'm probably halfway down A60 now. Well, from my exit to workshop anyway. That'd be a mission. Absolutely soaking wet. Lorry's coming past. It's nice, but you're still getting soaked by a lorry every time it goes past. So I'm gonna keep plodding on. Absolutely wet through. To be fair, it can only get better. So I'm gonna get to that tree line up there to roundabout, and then start my descent back into workshop. Right, gonna get crossed over here. Oh, I am soaking wet through, like completely soaking. A619, A60 roundabout. I'll get there, get over to the other side, and chuck you a sit rep, and let you know how far we are. But I think normally about 3 miles by now, so I'll get over there and I'll reel it off to you. Get over here. Heading down that way into Workshop Town Centre again for anyone that's not seen others. Run over. Sit rep. 3.11 miles at 51 minutes. I think so far that's like my quickest time as well. Probably. Yeah, soaking wet, as you can see. That's what colour it should be. And that's what colour I am. Yeah, just going to press on down now into workshop. Rain seems to be like dying off, then starting again, dying off. So hopefully it makes his mind up soon and keeps dying off and just stays off. But so far, like, no turning back now. You're just soaking wet. You just got to get on with it. So right, I'll walk you down now into Workshop Town, and then we'll clock up as miles as and when. And if it means going over the same route as yesterday, then I will do, because that found me about 1.5 miles yesterday. So we'll see when we get there. Let's just get down there first. Just coming into Workshop Town. Have I got a claim? Have I got a claim? No, it's not happening. So just dropping down into Workshop Town now. Probably got another 250 metres before I get to the roundabout. Soaking wet, but rain has died off a bit. seems bad because I'm under trees, but when you're in open, it's not actually coming down as bad anymore. In some cases, I don't think it is at all. So, going to press on down to the roundabout, get over that, down into the town centre. Instead of going up and round again like I did yesterday, I can find 5 miles in town centre. I only need to walk 6.5 away from where I've started, and then all the way back is 6.5 again. Oh, hiccups. So I don't know, for the last one I might take you somewhere a bit different, but I can only really plough on through Worksop Town Centre. I'll see. Let's just get down there and we'll see where we end up. And I think instead of just looping around places trying to find distance, I'm going to walk 6.5 and then just turn around. I tell you what, let's just carry on and we'll see what happens. A57, A619 roundabout. Same as yesterday, I think, them fuel prices. Oh, feeling it already. No pain in feet though, toes doing alright. No rubbing. I have got something between my big toe and one next to it, so it has reduced the amount of rubbing that I don't know where it keeps coming from, because there's nothing there. They just keep rubbing on each other like crazy, so I have to try and eliminate that as much as possible. Right, I'm going to cross over, get over there, and yeah, just let's carry on. Oh, free pass as well. Didn't even need to press a button. So let's carry on, see where we end up. Sit rep, currently at 4.56 miles, 1 hour 17 I think it said, I can't remember. Currently at Worksop Town Centre, as you can see. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to plough straight on up, and I think I'm going to go up past Alford's that way, and just try and make up some distance up there, so I'm not circling round places. So all I have to do is just come back on myself. So get crossed over here, soaking wet, absolutely drenched, but it's not a bad feeling, to be fair. I'm not suffering, I'm not like feeling heavy. See, if I'd have done this in full kit today, I'd have been in a right mess already. So and it's a lot of stress and weight to put on your feet as well. So yeah, I'm going to plough on up here, get past Alford's and all that stuff. As soon as I get to about 6.5 miles, I'm going to about turn and just come straight back on myself. Right, let's get on with it then. In fact, instead of going up past Alford's, I'm going to go down this way past Matalan, and just, it's a lot of flatter down here, so I'm going to stick to this way, go down here, and yeah, just 6.5 and turn round. It's nice and flat there, I'm not wearing my sun out. Ideally I wanted to go uphill, so then it's down the long way back, but try not to make it too easy for myself. Right, so have a check. I think there's a flour factory down here. I think that PJ Audits did not long back, so it'd be nice to have a walk past that, see if we can get a fight. Right, so I've just come from that road there, takes your way down towards past Whitworth's Sugar, down to Matalan. I've now come up here. Kilton is up that way, Manton is down this way. So I'm just going to walk down to the bottom of this road near where McDonald's is and see if that'll bring me to my 1.5 miles. I think it's going to be just under. So I might have to carry on a little bit, and then as soon as I get to that 6.5 mile point, literally spin around and start turning back. So see how we go. But so far, no rubbing. It's actually really pleasant being like soaking wet. It's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. This is the first day I've done it where it's rained like this. Well, rained at all really. So yeah, let's get up here and see where we get to. Just going over at Chesterfield Canal now, down at sort of Manton way. Tell you what, there's not really much fishing on this bit, and then further down that way. But some of the biggest tench I've seen in my life are down there. So if you're after a bit of opportunist tench fishing, that's the place to be. Right, so now, come out to that junction there, come down this way, past McDonald's. I'm now in a place called Manton. If you've been down here and met anybody down here, you don't need a bulletproof vest down this way. In fact, if you've got one on, you're best off getting it to somebody around here. But yeah, just going to plough on down here now. I'm probably about creeping up to 6 mile. I'm going to get to 6.5, and honestly, just as simple as turn straight back round and go back the way I came. So keep ploughing on down here, and there's a long stretch up here now all the way to A57, so I'll get on that, and that might help me claw some distance back. Sit rep, 6.5 miles at 1 hour 49. So now I'm going to turn round and just go back the way I came, and hopefully, mathematically, that'll be 13 mile. So I don't know what road I'm on now. I think it's called Kilton Road, I'm not sure. We've got a Toyota dealership to my right hand side, Toyota Burrows. So what I'm going to do now is head back down towards McDonald's, cross over, and just as simply go back on myself now, retrace my steps, and that'll bring me up to my 13 mile mark, completing my day. So anything can happen between now and then. So yeah, let's just get stuck in. Rain's died off, quite nice to walk in, and the only thing that matters now is I'm on my way back, so let's plod on. Alright, just coming down here now. So McDonald's and everything's down this way. We've actually got North Notts Angling Centre there, supplier of quality tackle and bait, and all that's Manton in there, so big Manton estate. Right, so I'm going down that way, but I'm going to go down and get over this crossing here instead. Just like I say, it's about another 0.01, 0.02 a mile, so just adding on that little bit extra will just help me clear the finish line a bit easier when you get to end. And here we are, back on this stretch. So now I'm going to go up here, take a left at the roundabout. That takes me all the way back down past Whitworth's sugar plant into Worksop Town Centre, and then it's just a matter of retracing my steps all the way back home then. So yeah, let's get to it. We aren't getting run over. Now this little hill here is probably the only one I've got to contend with now until I get back into Whitwell. So Hobthorpe, and then down into Whitwell. But it's best to get out of the way now at this stage, and then it's nice and flat all the way through town centre, and then back down towards Hobthorpe then on A619 and A60. Rain's coming down a bit more now. Hopefully video quality is alright. There's not too much like fuzziness and I don't know. But yeah, ploughing on. Seems to be getting ready for hitting a wall. Legs are starting to like stiffen up a little bit, so at that point it's probably time just to stop, stretch off for 5 minutes, but I just want to plough on. So I'll get back to here, sit rep shortly, probably when we get back to the town centre. Just turning onto this road now, so you've got Morrison's here on left, and then straight down you can actually see the flour factory of it back there, and we'll drop down and pass that. So yeah, just I'll get down into the town centre and do a sit rep there. There we are, look, Whitworth Sugar. If you wonder where your Whitworths comes from, it all comes from in there. If you've not seen PJ Audit's video on it, it's definitely worth a watch. It's one of them auditors that goes around and just like updates the world on what companies are doing, but lovely looking place from outside. Here you got some rate stick that day. But yeah, I mean, I'm just logging miles and showing you what I see on play. But anything interesting like that, I'll let you have a few seconds. Look at what wagons in there, look. Big old place. And Chesterfield Canal runs directly behind it, like straight behind it. So just going into Worksop Town Centre now. Got Alfred's and everything up that way, and I'm bending around this way. I tell you what, this time in the morning in town, everything's opening up. All cookers are getting turned on, all machines are getting warmed up. Smells awesome. So we're going to drop down here now. Town centre itself is just here, like the main town centre where the shops are. And yeah, Chesterfield Canal. Just on this bridge here, I'll show you. Here, look, it all collapsed into the canal a while back. And proper dramas. But now, good old Canal and River Trust and a bunch of contractors. Look, might get it sorted now. Just need to rebuild top of that wall into the car park, and yeah, it's looking good. Right, let's get that way. I actually needed some. I needed to pick up some dog treats for the dog. I think we're down to the last one, and she needs bedtime snacks. I think everything's still a bit early for everything being open, so I'll crack on and get through, and I'll have a nip back in a bit and get some. But hey, hello, if you're listening, pal. I did think about you. Yeah, everything's still shut, I think. Seeing them open? Don't think it's open, but doors are open. Right, anyway, Workshop Town Centre. Get to end of here, turn right, and then we're on the home stretch all the way back to the finish line. Sit rep, 8.46 mile at 2 hour 22. So, absolutely blitzing it today. Flying through miles and good timing as well. So yeah, like I said just a minute ago, it's just going to be a nice stroll all the way back home now, but I think I'm going to keep this same pace. You know, just punish myself a little bit on last day. But yeah, we should fall back in to the finish line at bang on 13 mile. I need 12.93 to do. So 13 mile thereabouts should finish us off nicely. So let's go home. And also, Miss Lucy Lloyd in the group, if you see this, she actually left this comment yesterday on my post saying she wanted to race me to the end. I think she had 20 something miles left to do. I've only got 13. As it stands, I've only got like 4 left to do. So Lucy, if you see this, I'll put the official time up when I'm finished at the end. And if you can keep a note of how much you've done and where you are in your times, hopefully I can finish this and beat you to the finish line, Mom. But I'm closing in fast. So I hope to God you've got up this morning and stomped those little feet down and got plenty of miles caught up, because I'm on my way in now and I ain't slowing down loose. So just come over at roundabout at Workshop, A57, A619. Now I'm going to slide up the A619 to A60. Still plodding on. Get onto A60 up here. Probably do another sit rep when I get to the roundabout. And then it's just a matter of straight down main road, up into Odthorpe, up into Whitwell, and then fall out. Just coming up to the roundabout now for A60. Yeah, A60, A619. I'll get a sit rep when I get up here. Cross over, go down, cross back over, and then carry on down A60 all the way to Odthorpe. Alright, no coming. We'll go over here now. We'll head up that way. Oh, I'll tell you what, my legs are tightening up. Right, let's go on here and get all the sit rep. Sit rep, exactly 10 mile, 2 hour 46. So it's about right, about 3 miles now from here straight back to the house. This is normally a 3 mile point when I get here, so we should do it perfectly. As soon as I pull up at Garden Gate, it should be end of challenge, which helps me better because then I can end the timer quicker, submit my miles, and more importantly, have a beat Lucy. So Mom, I hope you're out this morning, swinging your little legs about. because I've got a lot less to do than you now, and hopefully we can have a good race till the end. Anyway, power on down here now, down to A60, get it out of the way, and it's a nice steady walk back up into my village. So again, same as yesterday, that tree line in far distance there, that's my right turn back up into the village, and it should be about 1.9 miles there from there all the way back home. So this long stretch here is pretty much a mile bang on. Sit rep currently 11.1 summit miles, 11.12 miles, just coming off at A60 back up into Wadthorpe and then back up into my village. So I've got roughly about 1.9 miles to do exactly, and it should bring me straight to Garden Gate. Then I can end the challenge, see if I've beat Lucy, and most of all, complete the challenge. So started taking on some fluids, still got quite a good pace on. I'm at 3 hours 5 minutes so far, which is just ridiculous for miles at time I've done. And yeah, nice to be off that long road, because I ain't got branches in my face and traffic dodging me all the time, apart from this car here. So yeah, not be long before I'm back. It's job done. Now just strolling into Wadthorpe village, and then the next one is mine. Oh, kicking in now when you know you're close, even though your brain's telling your body not to slow down. This is where your body starts taking over, so just keep planting the earth pounders and cracking on. But I'll tell you what, 150 miles in 16 days, and I've had it quite relaxed as well. Like some days I think I did 2, one day I did 4. I wanted to average 6 miles a day for 25 days so I could have a rest. We're just how addictive this gets. Some days I did 14, some days 15, some days nearly 20 miles. So those days where I've like relaxed myself, they've helped me like mentally be able to crack on with this challenge a bit more. And yeah, I'm glad I did it that way instead of just blasting it all out as much as I could, as quick as I could, because well, I've brought you on a journey, haven't I? It's been nice for you to be able to see. If you watch all these videos and you watch them all back to back, I don't know, and you've got a bit of time on your hands, I guess for anyone out there that doesn't even know about the challenge, you now know about it. Some of you may never even heard of Help for Heroes before now. I'm guessing you probably have, but you know, I'm here for the one that hasn't. You know, so if anything, help raising awareness and money for these veterans. You know, anything we can do is a bonus. I thought if I just put something static on internet, on YouTube, now of a full challenge, it can sit there forever then, and who knows, veterans around the world might one day tune in by accident and just think, you know, people out there doing this kind of thing for us. Oh, right, top of Wadthorpe. I'm going to go over at Train Bridge now, and it's a little stretch into Whitwell and then back home. It's train lines anyway, there's a bit of a reference, and this is that little straight road into my village now where Whitwell service station is. There we are, Whitwell garage. No need for detours today, it's just straight through now. Right, just into Whitwell now. Just going to drop down here on this last descent, and then it's just straight up that last incline onto my street, and then it's game over. Just put this last incline now up to the top of my street, left foot, big toe, and one next to it, my index toe or trigger toe, just started rubbing like you wouldn't believe. So I don't know what it is, but at some point something just gives and they start rubbing together. But I'm going to plough up here now, and it's just a left turn at the top of here and then down to the finish line. Oh, and there we are. That's just a steady stroll down here to the gate, and I'll sit rep when I get there and hopefully Should be bang on the 13-mile mark, and yeah, I'll submit my figures while I'm there, just for the sake of this little challenge that Lucy gave me yesterday, and I'll be able to get that onto the page before I start editing video. Sit rep. Assignment complete. 16 days ago I took on an extra mission, because I've always got them going on up here, and I thought, you know, I'll do this. If I can raise a few quid for Help for Heroes, it would be ideal. I'm a veteran myself, so it's already stapled to my heart, and I thought, you know, I'll get out and do this. Ex-infantry, Mercian as well, 2nd Battalion. We don't see wheels a lot, and yeah, I took on this challenge. One of the biggest things for me in accepting this challenge was the finish line, and just overall completing it and getting it done. So for 150 miles I've just walked. It's been a weighted walk with either a day sack on or this backpack with some weight in it, and yeah, nailed it. It took everything in my power not to finish at 99.9%, because I wanted everybody to surpass me. And even if I came over the finish line in August, I knew that everybody else in front of me would make it further. But it gets a bit addictive after a bit. I did tell myself that when I get to the 150-mile mark that I'll stop, and then I told myself that I was just going to carry on, just keep going until end of month. Every day just get out and keep going. Well, I'm not. I want to stop, and the idea of me stopping is I've hit my 150-mile mark, I've hit my target. I want as many of you guys as possible to overtake me. I want you all to get in front. I want you all to get up there, do your best, carry on, make yourselves proud, and most of all, keep chipping off these miles for the challenge that you set yourself. We all know it's 150 miles with weight on us back, but inside his head we've got a lot of different accomplishments that we have to make, and we have all these other little goals and little targets that we just want to achieve whilst on the way there. And I find it quite easy. I don't like saying that, because there's someone you're out there that are struggling to even get started. So I'm stopping. So this is where I finish. I want as many as you guys as possible in the Help for Heroes family on Facebook, all the admins, everyone taking part. I want you all to get up there and get as far in front of me as you can, and I'll bring up the rear. Lucy, we had a bit of a battle yesterday. It's currently 16th, it's just before 10 o'clock. I've took a screenshot on it anyway, and time's at the top. Hopefully you don't put a screenshot on with a time that was quicker than mine. I know you had a few more miles than me to do, but I managed to get in good timing, complete the challenge. And I believe that you're ex-para, or you might still be in para. I'm sure I've read something somewhere, Mom, so I do apologise. But Mercian and paras, we ain't always seeing, you know, eye to eye and all that stuff. So for me, if I've managed to accomplish that and beat you after a challenge being set by yourself yesterday, then yeah, that's me done. So well done anyway, Lucy. I know you've been just one name amongst many that have been commenting on my posts with support. And sometimes I think, you know, I'm quite blessed to have all these people who I don't even know commenting, you know, pushing me, edging me on. But then I look at everybody else's posts in the group, and you're all doing it with absolutely everybody. So it's wicked. You know, it's a nice feeling knowing I've got some support and being pushed on by loads of fellow sort of challenge participants. But seeing you all comment on each other's posts and how well you interact and engage with each other, and all, it's just incredible. Like, it's awesome. I'm going to finish my video here. I'm going to get back in house, get stretched off, get a bath. That's me done. I've already submitted my miles to the Help for Heroes system. 150.01 I think it were percent, and that's me done, fellas and fellettes. Not gonna lie, I've had to hold in some tears while doing this outro, but I just want to say thank you for, you know, laying the opportunity out for me to be a part of this great movement. And all you veterans out there that are watching, this is all for you. Don't suffer in silence. Pick up the phone, ring everybody and anybody. Ring people. SSAFA, Help for Heroes, just get out there. You know, there's even a bunch of us here as well that are always, just comments are always open on group. Jump in, have a chat. Inbox, yeah. I'm not a therapist. I ain't got all time in the world for you, but drop me a message. Yeah, let's see if we can keep each other going. Anyway, that's me done. This isn't over though. So tomorrow I'll be back for a debrief and a little message for everybody. So yes, if you've watched this far, thanks so much for watching. Subscribers, awesome. Everyone that's donated, like, can't thank you all enough. Massive thanks to my missus. I'm pointing over there, but she's actually watching this right now probably. Babe, couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, all keep going, proud of you, good looks, you know, all talc that I've borrowed off you, you name it. Couldn't have done it without you, sweetheart. So thank you very much, and now I can start and enjoy a couple of lions in the morning and get our garden sorted. Right, people, it's been a pleasure. I'll be back here tomorrow. Well, there'll be another video on at some point, and I'll just sort of conclude everything and give you all a nice debrief. I just want to say thanks for being there and opening up such a great cause to everybody. Yeah, quite emotional. Right, I will see you on the next one.